What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another very special From Screen to Shelf review. This episode is probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual. The biggest reason is, as you saw by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about The Strangers Chapter 1, specifically the Walmart exclusive Steelbook that I managed to grab. I don't really want to go into too much about the movie itself like I usually do because I have an entire review that'll be linked down into the comment below. And those were fresh thoughts from the day one release whenever I went and saw it whenever it premiered. Long story short, if you don't feel like sitting through that or you aren't really curious about the movie or you just kind of want some quick thoughts, I don't hate it as much as other people. While it doesn't touch the degree or caliber of the original one, I think it's a perfectly okay at worst. It has some really corny moments and I don't understand the need to remake it. But I mean, it's here. I enjoyed it enough. But once I show you what I have here today, you might understand why it's like, whoa, Chase, if you feel that way, why did you buy the Steelbook? Well, I was shopping around today and I got my hands on it, and you will see very momentarily what exactly I have right here. So I went ahead and gutted it. Some people might have already seen some, but this is going to be the actual Steelbook and then the Blu-ray and 4K that comes in there. But the reason why it also comes in this nice box, I know I'm going to put it all together. I didn't want to take it out live. I'd rather put it in just because you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. It's kind of weird, but it's probably my favorite steelbook to come out this year, and I had to have it. I didn't want to risk it going out of print. FOMO, I guess you could say, got me. I figured it'd probably be around, but yeah. So, like I said, it does come with the 4K. Now it is in Dolby Vision. It does also have Dolby Atmos. The movie's only 91 minutes long, even though it feels like it runs longer for some reason. And it has next to no special features. It's got an audio commentary. It's got essentially a behind the scenes thing that I did watch about like why they feel like they need to remake it, and they really don't answer that question other than it sounds like money, you know. And then there's another one with more like behind the scenes footage that was kind of cool. You can tell the cast was having a lot of fun. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So this right here is actually I would call this like the sleeve, I guess you could say, or the slip box that it comes in. Let me go ahead and lock this in. And this is actually why. So it's got this little flap at the top right here. Hold on, let me set down the steel book. It's got this little flap up here at the top where it slides in. So it's not like your typical full slip where it just goes in like that. That's the only complaint I have. I kind of wish they would have just did that just for the sake of on multiple rewatches. I've got the steel book in there now. So we're going to see the whole thing. I just don't really want that to crease, but it is very sturdy. It's not really thin cardboard. So I was really, really worried about creasing it in the middle. I guess the best way I can describe it is like if you've collected Funko Pops or anything like that, whenever you want to take it out and you kind of like pull on it and it'll crease right in the middle, if you know what I mean. That's kind of what I was afraid of. So let me seal this back up and we'll take a look at it as if you just got it fresh off the shelf. So this nice and sturdy. And that's what it looks like whenever the steel book's in there. It just looks so damn cool. It looks so damn cool. Like, that is nice. I'm a massive big fan. I even love Pray at Night. I think Pray at Night is a little bit underrated. I think it's just fun and it's completely different from the original one in every single way. And I respect the living hell out of it because it takes different turns just like the original one took different turns. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory. If you've seen the original one and you've seen Pray at Night, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They are complete polar opposites in the way that they end and the way they go about each other. And I think they're very brilliant movies. While the second one doesn't hit the same highs as the very original one, it's just I'm a big enough fan to get this. That's why I went and saw this day one. So yeah, looks really nice. No J card. It's all printed on the back, which I actually kind of like and respect. But yeah, like just oh, geez. That's just so nice. Like, this is something I'd expect, like, a premium, steelbook label to do. I bet the cardboard it's really sturdy cardboard. It's not really thin. Like, this right here, I would figure would have been, like, a $40 or $50 collector's edition. I think it was, like, 28 bucks. So, yeah, I absolutely adore it. Let me get a better shot of this all up front for those that wanna see it. So yeah. So overall, to give you some thoughts on the disc itself, for those that are curious about that, the disc looks really, really good. So the special features are on the Blu-ray. So I did pop in the Blu-ray, and I just skipped around to some of the scenes that I really, really liked on here. So the thing about this one is the 4K is an immense upgrade over the Blu-ray that comes in there. It's very finely detailed, and the HDR does give it that elevated sense of contrast, even on an OLED. The blacks are deeper, richer. The bright moments, the lighting, everything, just everything about it pops. It's a great looking disc. It genuinely is. The Dolby Atmos soundtrack on the 4K is awesome. I think it's a worthy upgrade over the Blu-ray if you are curious about it. The standard slip 4K is only a few bucks more, so I'd go for that one instead. But this right here is probably my favorite purchase of the year. The movie, I'm impartial to it. It's okay. Like I said, I'll put in the link down below. The original review from the moment I got out of the theaters. But I mean, I'm gonna finish out the trilogy and see what's going on. But I had to have this once I actually took it out and I looked at it. Oh my, I had to have it. It's really nice. So to grade the quality of the transfer, I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It looks really, 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 really good. I mean, I could probably even bump that up to a 9. Well, it's not perfect. Again, I've always said that I don't sit there and try to find issues with transfers. I buy these things to enjoy them and to rewatch them and not skip between streaming services. That's why I buy physical media. Now, I get what we have the right to be more critical whenever it comes to our physical media purchases. This is a movie that I'm just here to enjoy. If it looks good, it looks good. If it looks great, it looks great. If it looks phenomenal, it looks phenomenal. If it looks bad, well, shit, that sucks. It's kind of the nature of the game. I would say I'm going to retract my 8.5. I'll give it a 9 because there really were no issues. There were no soft spots that I noticed, and the Atmos on there was really nice. The only thing that I really wish is I'm just super tired of modern movies. I have having to babysit the remote. Like it gets extraordinarily loud sometimes, and I get it's a horror movie, and it has like maybe one jump scare in there where it just gets really loud for absolutely no reason, but it still pisses me off to no end. It's just so agitating. You'll have people talking so calmly and then just boom, and it's just yeah, it's just I hate shitty mixing like that. It's not good mixing. I could care less if it's for like a theatrical experience. That's one of those hills I will die on. It is shitty audio mixing. It really, really is. So, guys, the whole package as a whole, my only complaint with this one, even though, like I said, so far this is my favorite Steelbook release of the year, if not just any release. I just wish instead of it being from the top, they had just gone to the side and then let the spine show. And I get it looks a lot nicer this way, but they could even went right here or right here. Like anyway, I think they should have just made it almost like a full slip design. But I guess also with the super thin edging right here, it might have been hard. I'm happy with what I got, even though it leaves just a tiny bit to be desired for rewatchability's sake. So, guys, overall on that one, that's going to be a strong 9.5 out of 10 as an entire package for me. The packaging is next to none for anything we've seen. It's another absolute home run on Lionsgate's end because they always kill it nonstop. Special features, lackluster. There's only 2 plus an audio commentary track. So if that's cool for you. We're going to have 2 more of these coming out, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some reviews and grab the movies as well because I'm a huge Die Hard Strangers fan. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know. Let me know specifically what you thought of this. It's got a 1.9 average rating on Letterboxd. Last time I checked was a few minutes before I got on here. So let me know if maybe you had a little bit of fun. I know there's some people that felt the same exact way. I haven't found anybody that felt better than I did. It was a fun horror movie. I mean, it wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it wasn't this. Sign off in the comment below. Until next time, guys, stay tuned for some more from Screen to Shelf content. Until next time, this is Chase signing out. Thank you, everybody.